Hi, this is Jerry. In the world we live in today, there's so many religions, so many teachings. I'm amazed how many different there are here on earth. When I was growing up, I was learning about a truth about a religion. They show us different things from the Bible that other churches don't teach. I know because I asked different people about some things I learned, and they told me their beliefs, and that's how I got sunk into to believing what I thought was the truth. Because this picture right here of the earth, the basic foundation of my belief. I was taught that from this religion, this earth was going to be here for millions and billions of years. And there's going to be beautiful people, all different cultures, colors. They're all going to be living here on earth, one language. And when I talked to different religions, they said, oh, the earth is going to be blown up. God's going to create a new earth. And I found too many things in the Bible to prove that the earth is not going to be blown up. The things that people was reading was talking about the wickedness is what's going to be destruction and be destroyed, not the earth. Because God created this earth for people to live on, not to be destroyed. It's easy to destroy the wicked without destroying the earth. It's just like having an automobile that have insects or ants that got into your vehicle. Are you going to blow up your vehicle or get rid of your vehicle because you got ants? No. You put some kind of bug spray or something in there to kill all the ants. Because you spent a lot of money, and just way God spent a lot of time building this earth, and you spent a lot of money to have this beautiful vehicle that you bought just be infested by insects that is running all over your seats and in your vehicle. But you got the point what I'm trying to bring out. Why this earth is not going to be burned up. So, what got me to the point that I walked out of the religion that I was in? There's some things that was in my gut that was not right with this religion. I was in and out. Couldn't figure out why I was in and out. I thought it was just me not having enough faith, and that's what really upset me, because I wanted to put my faith in this religion, but something was eating me up inside. So I looked up on the internet, looked up ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, and I found that they said that they found books, magazines that the governing body has written, and they had many dark secrets that they don't use these books and magazines today, the older issues. It's because they predicted the world was going to end, the wicked was going to be destroyed, Jehovah's Witnesses was going to be the only one to survive, while everybody else was going to be destroyed. You mean all good people in different religions was going to be destroyed? Not the bad people in the religions, but all the good people in the religions. And so when I looked at some of these books and found the truth they had in there, 1925, the world was going to end. 1914, the world was going to end. 1915, the world was going to end. 1975, I remember parts about 1975, some books they had, that charts that I really didn't understand, why my parents did not ask somebody why 1975 was special, what was going to happen. They knew something was going to happen, but they never had the guts to even find out. And we was only in this religion for 5 years, because we came in 1970. So the question is, if I found the truth about my religion, how I use the internet, the YouTube, type in ex-Jehovah's Witnesses or Jehovah's Witnesses, and find the truth about my religion is a lie, a cult, could there be any danger in your religion? You might be sitting back and laughing about me, say, ha ha, he's been in this false religion almost 40 years and he didn't even know it. Well, I'm not laughing about it. And none of us who walked out of this religion, some of them put 50, 60, 70 years, more than I have. But at least we all got out. The question is, what about your religion? Did you test it? What did Paul say? Test the truth. Test it to see if it is the right truth. There is no harm to test your religion. If these men and Jesus said, and the disciples said, that wrote what Jesus' words was, that going to be too many false prophets, too many going to be say I am he, too many going to have false dates and predict the seasons when these dates was going to happen. These are all false religions. Now, some of your religions may not predict the seasons or times because they're too smart. Well, my religion was too dumb, breaking what Jesus said not to. And even in their own literature, they said that only the Father knows the time and seasons, and it goes down not even 5, 6 paragraphs later, predicting about 1975 that they had new proof that the world was going to end September the 5th, 1975. The world was going to end. So, if I found truth about my religion, how dangerous is yours? Will you do what I did? Look up and see why your members is leaving and what dark secrets they found about your religion, like I found about mine? Or you just going to ignore, like a bunch of Jehovah's Witnesses have done, called us apostates. We lost our mind. We went back to false religion. How could I go back to false religion when I put my whole heart in something I thought was the truth? Did I go back to false religion? No. Am I in a false religion? No. Am I in any religion? No. Because you know why? I have sat down I'm taking one religion at a time. I went through Jehovah's Witnesses, found out it's not true teaching. I went through Mormons, found out that Joseph Smith was a nutcase that's sticking his head in a hat with a stone, a rock that was in his hat, with others watching him while he was saying what for them to write down every word for word that he was seeing through this rock, through his hat. I studied Pentecostal. I studied Baptist. I studied Muslims. All these here, I found truth about the people who left this organization, who left their truth, religion, because they found lies within their own religion. What about the Catholics? They claim Peter was the first pope. And through even on their own teachings, I found out he couldn't be the pope, because the time period of him was he had to stay around Jerusalem for Pentecost 33 CE, and he was with the disciples in them at least 3 to 4, 5 years. He never was in Rome. Paul was the one who was in Rome, not Peter. Paul even mentioned the ones that was in Rome that was helping him out. Peter was among one of them. The second thing, Peter didn't want to be around the Gentiles. So why would he be in Rome when he was in Jerusalem? So that's how I know the Catholics is a lie. And another lie is, Jesus says not to call no man father, because there's only one father. So all these people that goes into church and call this man father, Father John, Father Michael, you're actually breaking God's law. You're taking an ordinary man, putting him in the seat of God by calling him father. It says honor your mother and father. It never say to pick a man in a church and call them father. So that's another 2 strikes out of the Catholic religion. So I'm looking at all this information on every religion. And so far, I haven't found no true religion. So if I'm doing this, others doing it, how come you're not checking out your religion like we did? Think about it. Who's in the true religion? The ones who got out of false religion? Or the ones that are crazy enough to stay in their religion that is a lie and keep calling it a true religion? Something to think about.